Footballers have been involved in a range of serious crimes, including assault, rape, murder, drunk driving, and blackmail, with some serving time behind bars. Their fast-paced lifestyles often give the impression that they are above the law, as they frequently seem to escape repercussions. However, there are moments when even they must face the consequences of their illegal actions. Even the most gifted players have found themselves entangled in legal troubles, and this list explores those incidents. Like other athletes, footballers are idolized by many and regarded as role models. The intense media scrutiny amplifies their mistakes, reminding everyone that they, too, are fallible humans capable of poor decisions. On the field, the worst outcomes are yellow cards, red cards, or suspensions, but off the field, the stakes are much higher. Warning: some of your favorite players may appear on this list. Ronaldinho. Widely celebrated as one of football's most beloved players, Ronaldinho found himself imprisoned after being convicted of forging documents and using a fake passport to enter Paraguay. The former Barcelona star initially faced a 5-year sentence but ultimately spent 5 months in jail in 2020 alongside his brother, Roberto de Assis. This was part of a plea deal, which required them to pay a combined fine of $200,000. During their time at Asunción prison, Ronaldinho celebrated his 40th birthday and organized football tournaments to pass the time. Following his release, he was placed under house arrest as investigations continued. George Best. Another iconic name on this list is George Best. The former Northern Ireland midfielder received a 3-month sentence in 1984 for drunk driving, assaulting police officers, and skipping bail. He served his time in Ford Open Prison, spending that year's Christmas behind bars shortly after retiring. Best's troubles with alcohol were well known, and he had a playboy reputation stemming from his extravagant lifestyle. In 1981, he was even reported to have stolen money from a stranger to fund a drinking spree. Despite his footballing talent, Best's struggles with addiction and controversies persisted until his death in 2005. Tony Adams. Tony Adams, another Premier League legend, faced legal troubles in 1990 when he crashed his car while being over 4 times the legal alcohol limit in Rayleigh, Essex. His actions, fueled by alcoholism, led to a 4-month prison sentence. However, unlike Best, Adams later managed to overcome his addiction and rebuild his life, earning admiration for his recovery journey. This led to questions about the career of the former Arsenal centre-back, Tony Adams. He spent 57 days at Chelmsford Prison, and the experience appeared to have a transformative impact on his life. Following his release, Adams went on to achieve remarkable success, captaining England at major tournaments and leading Arsenal to 2 Premier League and FA Cup doubles under Arsene Wenger. Patrick Kluivert. Patrick Kluivert, widely regarded as one of the greatest Dutch footballers, was involved in a tragic car accident at the age of 19 due to reckless driving. The 1995 crash claimed the life of a well-known Ajax fan. Despite the severity of the incident, Kluivert avoided jail time and was sentenced to 240 hours of community service. Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood is among the more recent footballers to face legal troubles. Earlier this year, he was arrested on charges of rape, assault, and issuing murder threats, leading to his suspension from Manchester United. Greenwood was also removed from FIFA 22 and dropped by Nike. While his bail has been extended multiple times, investigations are ongoing. Greenwood has maintained a low profile, awaiting either formal charges, a trial, or potential release. This incident could significantly impact his career, with a substantial portion of it already lost. Benjamin Mendy. Another Manchester player, Benjamin Mendy, faced accusations of 8 counts of rape, 1 count of sexual assault, and an attempted rape while playing for Manchester City. Although initially allowed to play when the allegations surfaced, he was suspended after formal charges were filed. Mendy served time at HMP Altcourse in Liverpool before being moved to the high-security HMP Manchester due to safety concerns. He was later released on bail under strict conditions and has since been standing trial. Last month, the Frenchman pleaded not guilty to the charges. René Higuita. Colombian goalkeeper René Higuita, famous for his iconic scorpion kick, became embroiled in a kidnapping scandal after it was revealed he facilitated suspicious financial transactions linked to the notorious drug lord Pablo Escobar. In 1993, Higuita was arrested and spent 7 months in a Bogotá prison, causing him to miss the 1994 World Cup. Adam Johnson. Adam Johnson, who played for clubs like Sunderland, Middlesbrough, and Manchester City, and earned 12 caps for England, saw his career unravel in 2016. He was convicted for engaging in inappropriate conduct with a 15-year-old minor in 2015 while his wife was pregnant. Johnson was sentenced to 6 years in prison for multiple child sex offences, leading to the termination of his football career. He served half of his sentence at HM Prison Leeds and HM Prison Moorland and was released in 2019. Since then, he has kept a low profile. Joey Barton. Known for his aggressive style of play, Joey Barton also faced significant legal issues off the pitch. He was convicted twice for violent offences. In 2008, Barton served 77 days in prison for assaulting a pedestrian in Liverpool city centre. During the same period, he received a suspended sentence for attacking his teammate Ousmane Dabo. Throughout his football career, Barton was charged 3 times by the FA for violent conduct. His troubles didn't end there. He is currently facing charges for domestic violence, including allegedly kicking his wife in the head. Adding to the family's notoriety, Barton's half-brother, Michael, was sentenced to life imprisonment for the racially motivated murder of Anthony Walker in 2005. Ian Wright. Despite his reputation as an honest footballer, Arsenal legend Ian Wright spent time in prison, a turning point he says changed him forever. At 19, Wright was convicted for unpaid fines related to driving without insurance or taxes on his 2 cars. In 1982, he served 2 weeks in Chelmsford Prison. Reflecting on the experience in 2016, Wright remarked, "I did say I would never ever come to a place like that again." Notable mentions include Duncan Ferguson. Duncan Ferguson, a legendary Scottish striker, was unique in receiving a prison sentence for an on-pitch incident. In 1994, he headbutted Raith Rovers defender John McStay during a match, leading to a 3-month sentence at Barlinnie Prison, although he served only 44 days. Known for his fiery temperament, Ferguson was frequently sent off during his career. Bruno Fernandes de Souza. Not to be confused with the Portuguese Manchester United midfielder, this Bruno Fernandes was a Brazilian goalkeeper who committed one of football's most heinous crimes. The former Flamengo captain orchestrated the kidnapping and murder of his girlfriend. Her body was allegedly dismembered and fed to dogs. For this crime, Fernandes was sentenced to 22 years in prison. Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney, a former Watford striker, served 10 months in prison in 2012 after being caught on camera assaulting students and kicking a man in the head. Despite the severity of the incident, Deeney later admitted that his time in jail ultimately helped turn his life around and refocus his career. Other notable players who have had encounters with law enforcement during their careers include Michel Platini, Robinho, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Harry Maguire, Eric Cantona, Marcos Alonso, and many others. Soccer history is filled with diverse personalities, each bringing unique stories to the sport. This list has highlighted some of the most well-known soccer players who faced imprisonment due to personal struggles, addiction, or reckless behavior. Their experiences serve as a reminder that, regardless of fame or talent, no one is above the law. Comment if I missed any player. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on post notification. Thanks for watching, guys.